Well, good morning. It's April 24th, sunny morning here in Hilton Head, and I am here with my son-in-law, Caleb.
Hello.
Say hey, Caleb.
How's it going?
Caleb's helping me do some projects around the boat today because my daughter is actually working, and the two of us, well, I'm retired, he has a day off, which is always nice. Well, I guess I have the day off now that I'm working as a tour guide. Anyway, we're doing anchor chain markings. So our anchor chains are marked at 50-foot intervals. So the very first 50 feet are red, then from there we go to yellow, and Caleb is working on the blue. And you can see what we did. We took a big box, cut the two diagonal corners out so that the chain is suspended between them, and then we'll put a couple of coats of blue on there. Then we still have yellow, green, and white to go. And all I'm doing is just pulling the chain out in bundles from the anchor locker down in there. And then that'll make it easier when we go out at anchor, because I don't know how many feet of road I have out there. It's a good project for the day. We got two other good ones. One's pretty easy, the other's going to be a doozy, I can tell. Okay, so we've finished painting, and we got some yellow coming. The Admiral's picking up some yellow from the hardware store, but you can see a nice view of the red, and then we'll touch up the yellow. Blue came out really good, white, and then green. So I know that that is not the official markings when you're taking your Coast Guard exam, and they talk about how they mark the anchor road per shot. You know, there's a certain coding for how many links and how many spots on there. But what we want is just something that's readily identifiable, that we're putting a chain out. And what I'm going to do is right underneath the anchor windlass control there, those buttons, is I'll just put R, Y, B, W, G, so that whoever's letting out the anchor knows how many has gone out. But we'll discuss it before it goes out anyway. I'll just say, hey, give me to the blue, and then we'll put the bridle on it and all that. But I just figure, you know, more labeling is better. So that's where we're at now, and we'll check in with Caleb here while we're taking our coffee break before the next project. So we're in the middle of our coffee break after doing the anchor chain, and now we'll just start off with the captain is always responsible for anything that goes wrong, so that would be me. But we learned a valuable lesson today, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Yes, so we thought it was a great idea to hang each of the links in a flower pot while they dried, which I think that was a good idea. Mm-hmm. It was a good start.
It was a good start.
It was a good start. Then we thought, hey, while they're hanging there, let's just go ahead and touch them up a little bit, which was not a good idea. You see, plant pots have holes in the bottom of them. So then we learned how to do paint removal from teak. So yet a new job skill for us. So lesson to all of you: when you go painting your anchor road, don't put it in plant pots unless you put the tray under it, which I had the trays right over to the side. Again, the captain takes responsibility for that. So now we'll move to our next project, which will be up on the mast, and we're going to replace a halyard up there, and hopefully Caleb won't injure himself. He's the mountain climber, I am not. So this is our second project. Caleb is working his way up the mast, up to the pulley sheave up there. We have to put this paracord through it because it's the right diameter, so it won't hang up in the pulley anymore. Okay, so we made some progress. We got the paracord up. Caleb had to climb up there and throw some safety wire through there, and then we got the safety wire come on down, and I was able to get to the line and fish hook it through and bring that up. So now we've got good paracord on all three halyards, and then we found a crack, a propagating crack on the bend here, so we just stop drilled it. And then what I'll do is I'll come back and grind this out probably in another episode, and then we'll JB weld it, grind it smooth, and then I'll touch it up and paint it. So we're done up here on the fly bridge. We're gonna take a break, try to collect our thoughts on the next project, which could be a real doozy. Well, we are back again, and we're going to be working in the engine room. We're going to be replacing the stainless steel strainers with plastic strainers. The strainers going to the chillers and the generators are in bronze cast housings, and then you put a stainless steel strainer in there in a saltwater environment. They don't last very long. So we've already replaced the strainer in this one. That goes to the port side generator. Now I'm going to do the port side chiller. Then we'll do the starboard side chiller. And then I gotta tuck my way all the way back in the corner there to get to the starboard side generator strainer. And we'll flop those out real quick and put these plastic ones in. And that shouldn't take too long. Okay, to start this, we have to turn off the seacock. And I've screwed this one down because it's right here in front of the washer and dryer. Anybody tripping over a chain plate that's moving. Right here's the seacock. Close it, then lubing those Zerk fittings, and so that's helped the seacocks open and close a lot easier. And now comes the big one. We have to take up this plate here to get to the strainer. A ton of noise, of course. Because there's the strainer lid right there, but I can't get the tool in there without lifting this up and out of the way. So slide it, lift it up. Okay. So now we want to move this over here a little bit so you can see it. We'll open up strainer housing. Then it takes a little tap with the hammer. Should only be hand tight. There you go. Yes, that was hand tight. Good. We'll check the seal too when we do this. We get a little seawater coming through. We'll take the garden hose later on and hose this area off, clean it. That's water coming back from the air conditioner chiller. And we have a stainless steel one in here that I pillaged earlier because the other one had rotted. So I pillaged this from the generator and put the generator one in there. So here we got this. That goes on in. And this looks like I did do a new gasket. So just kind of push down on her. Thread it. And then, like it says, hand tight, so get it there. We have the tool. Good and tight. Open up the seacock. Check for leakage. It's good. Turn the chiller back on. We got air conditioning going over there. Take this guy off to the side, and that's what we're going to do for the other two. All right, that's the last one coming out. You see some staining there going on. So I know some of you will say you can use stainless steel in the strainers. I'm not disagreeing so much with that, as I talked to the folks at Graco. They are the ones that make these strainers that we have on here, the 1250s, and they specifically said if you're in salt water, do not use the stainless steel strainer. It's a 304 stainless. It's not the 316 that's so good. So anyway, that's why I'm going with the plastic. Not trying to start a debate or firestorm on the internet. So as I was putting the video together for this episode, I saw that the camera died at the very end. The bottom line I was trying to make is that you can use the stainless steel filters, or you can use the plastic filters. Either one is fine. We just chose to use the plastic ones. And so far they're working out great. Although, boy, there's a lot of junk in the water over in the Hilton Head area. You have to clean them every couple weeks. It's crazy. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. And there's another one coming here very shortly on some compressor issues that we had recently. Y'all have a great day, and come back to see us again.